Hey guys, ThatOneGuyJames here. Welcome back to another episode of StoneVania. And in this episode, I have no idea what we're going to be doing because I got a DM right after I posted the last episode. After I posted this episode of, hey, come check your portal because there is something there, and I fell into a hole. Alright, so I see some signs here. What do they say? Mr. City Planner of the most handsomest lineage. Don't know that word. Before I read the rest of this, since it says City Planner, I should probably get into uniform. All right, now we can read the rest of this. So, Mr. City Planner of the most handsome lineage, you have been chosen as the recipient to the first ever StoneVania annual most handsome prize. To claim your prize, your most handsomest, go to these chords: -4160, -4490. Okay, other than the fact I can't read, I am so glad that someone's recognizing my handsomeness as the city planner in StoneVania Season 1. And it says annual, so obviously I'm going to be winning every single one. Okay, but now we have to go to these chords. Right now, we are at -21,000, +585. So we are going to be... Oh, it's so far over there. Alright, so we are at Macy's base because this is the closest Vanian, I believe, to where we have to go. We're still about 2,000 blocks away, but much closer than we were before. I just have to remember that these are the chords to get back home. I did bring an ender chest that have, my, shulker box of rockets, so I should be fine, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, looks like I'm close by. What is... Got him. You're kidding. Hold up. No, you didn't just make me go on a trip, did you? Is there really nothing? Did I really travel here for a small island and there's no gift? No gift? No, nothing. There is no gift. Where's my prize? Sunset's going down. Where's my prize? Come on, free cam. There's a chest, right? You know, some of these minions are not nice to the city planner at all, making me travel 2,000 blocks for a most handsome prize that is even there. Really? I mean, here's the good thing. They called me handsome. They can't take that back. They can't. There was no prize, but they called me handsome about like 3-4 times. So, joke's on them. But you know, because of that prank, it got me thinking, why would someone do that? Do they not respect the city planner at all? Do they not respect me as city planner? So, I got to thinking, and when I came to my desk, I can already tell that, yeah, I don't think I have people's respect, because it's stinky doo-doo head chair. I'm sorry, but that's not a thing. There we go, all nice and blank, and just to prevent anything else like that, I'm gonna do this. Perfect. So now no one can vandalize my chair anymore. And then I went around. So after that, I went around the server to see what else has been going on. And I'm like, I don't know what I've done. Honestly, I built the roads. I helped build the shops. I built most of the shops that people use. There's my mud shop like right behind me. People use that a lot. And then I came over to here. And I noticed, I fixed it, but I noticed that the maps were like this. And I don't know why someone would be vandalizing my poor map. This map tells you the shopping district facing the east. If you're facing this side, this is what the shopping district looks like. And I condensed it so you could only, because you'll be like right here. So that's where you are. And then you get to travel up here. You can travel downwards as well. There's a map right there, and there's a map over there as well. And another thing I noticed is that this fountain showed up as well. The fountain that I said no to. The fountain that I clearly stated was no. And there was a request and everything, and I denied the request, and this is here. And I mean, okay, yeah. Granted, they were smart. I'll give them that. And the fountain is not leaking anywhere near where RoboJames is. So they did do that, but they also denied my denial they denied my denying of the fountain. That makes sense. Yeah. They denied my denial. So I don't know what to do now. I think it would be a lot of I think it'd be a lot of work to get rid of this water since I don't own any sponges. It would be a lot more work to find something else to replace this. I can already agree with everyone and say there's already too many statues of me around. I think there's enough statues where people know that I am very handsome. And I think any more handsomeness would hurt the Vanians' eyes, honestly. But still, I'm pretty sure that was Dadman who denied my denial for the fountain. So that got me thinking that, okay, well, someone put graffiti on my chair. Someone, pretty sure Locky, keeps messing with the map. And someone, Dadman, denied my denial. So I decided to make this. A nice little tier list room in my campaign office area. Just to keep track on who is like supportive, who's pretty much neutral, and who is against. And for the area of support, I'm gonna be putting Grim because, well, Grim is my redstone bros, and we have a deal that for this season and I guess future seasons possibly, we are not allowed to prank each other. And then I have Haunted, which Haunted is a cat right here because I didn't have a Haunted head. And also, if you guys watch Haunted's videos, I kill cats every time I go to her base, wild cats mainly. But she is my campaign manager, or was at least, so that's a thing. And then we have me, because I believe I'm handsome, so obviously. We have Lynnt, because Lynnt is my single brain cell buddy and very good friend on the server. That helps me a lot, so that just made sense. And then we have Rem, who I can just give him a diamond block and I'm pretty sure he'd be on my side. And for the red side, I'm going to be putting Dadman and Locky, because I'm pretty sure, I honestly can't tell like who wrote those signs at first because they sound the exact same, but I'm pretty sure he's the one that built the fountain after my denial, and Locky's the one that has been messing with the maps. Which, again, one, you denied the official denial of the shopping district. Well, the city planner, not shopping district. And you are making sure that Vanians get lost. What if they get lost, Locky? What if they get lost because you mess with the maps? And also the reason why they're on red is because I don't think I've like really pranked Dadman, and I kind of want to do it. And Locky, I enjoy being his rival, honestly. I just enjoy it. And I think he enjoys it as well. If he didn't, he would tell me. Which then leaves Kokoli, Index, Islak, Justin, Lo-Fi, Macy, Rob, Saber, Seville, Cho, Stone Warden, and Z as pretty much neutral. Yeah, I think that they're pretty much in neutral position. I think that they're just gonna like chill back, eat some popcorn, and see the chaos erupt. So yeah, the only person I couldn't put in red, yellow, or green is my friend Kiki. And that's because she is such a wild card where she can mess with me, she can mess with them, she can mess with anyone, and we wouldn't know whose side she's truly on. She's chaos. And I enjoy that about her, but in this case, she is such a wild card that I don't know where she would go on this list at all. So now the question is, what do we do with Dabman and Locky? Well, let's see. I don't want to do anything like a big prank. I want to do something where they are going to have to respect me, because that's what this episode's going to be about. Respecting the city planner. So we need to think of something like not harmful, but definitely something where they would respect me. And I think I might have an idea.
Hello. You're sneaky.
Not really. I don't want to interrupt your recording, but I want to show you this.
Oh, it's all good. All good.
I want to show you this because I think you like it. Do you want to do the honors real quick? Attention, Vanians! Let us celebrate the visionary brilliance of our esteemed and handsome city planner James, whose genius, wisdom, and good looks have blessed us with perfectly built roads and wonderful shops. And remember, a compliment to James is a compliment to the city, and a compliment to the city is a compliment to you. So have a wonderful day, and remember, respect our good old, handsome, not egotistical at all, city planner James.
That's amazing. Oh my God. Where are you gonna put that?
So I have an enemies list, and Dabman and Locky are the only one on them. Because one of them sent me on a goose chase, and the other one keeps messing with the maps.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hide this in their base, and the only way that bees are gonna go is if one, they go searching for it, or two, they actually host a award ceremony where I get a trophy for being handsome.
Okay.
It is the most pettiest thing I think I've ever done, and I love it.
I mean, you know, we all have our things, and it's okay. Good job. That's awesome, though. That's very funny and amusing. Good job.
That's right. Just as we just showed Haunted, we are going to be putting James Bot heads in both Locky and Dadman's base. And they'll be getting that message every morning until they are able to find it. It is honestly very villainous. And the thing is I set it so it's 256 blocks. So 256 blocks from where they are both able to hear it. They won't be able to hear one another's, but they'll be able to hear it in their base. And I did test it. You can hear it all throughout Davin's base and all throughout Locky's base. So they're gonna have some fun with this. I 100% believe so. But hey, don't worry. I'm giving them an out. I have them both two different books with what they have done and, you know, why they're getting these like little respect James Bond voices. And for Locky, we have him messing with the maps, chicken graffiti, James Bot, and shrinking city planner statue. Those are all things that he has done. And for Dadman, denying the denial of a fountain, sending James on a goose chase, and James Bot. But they do have an out. They can either go ahead and find it without using free cam or any mod, or they can do what I was promised at the beginning of this episode and set a award ceremony to give City Planner James the most handsome award. It must be a custom model. I won't accept like a head or anything. And that's all they have to do. They can work together or they can do it on their own. They're both linked, so hopefully they work together. And hi, little guy. But I'm not going to reveal to you guys where I hid them, and I'm not going to let you guys hear them again because, well, I don't want to give them any hints. I'm worried about them watching this video and it will give them a hint on where I hid them. But no, sorry guys, this is all on you now. You guys have to go find them, so have a tons of fun. And now I need to show you guys something that I've done a bit off camera, kind of. I did this in the last live stream, but it is this right here. I finally upgraded my portal, well, the stuff surrounding my portal, to add in the corruption that escapes from this portal. So for those who are brand new, here's the lore of the base. This used to just be a monument in the middle of the walkway to the docks, which I have to build in the future. But this used to be a monument that people will walk around and just look at. The portal will be hanging up and such. It was not a threat at all, until one day it decides to snap off, fall down, and activate, opening a gateway to total darkness and evil. And whatever walked out corrupted this bit of the land, causing the Nether to overgrow, boulders to turn black, and a lava pit to come out from the ground. And I probably should do a little bit more like work on it, as in put in the crimson roots around, but it looks fantastic. And I cannot tell you how many times this thing like frustrated me building this volcanic rock. This took a while, but I do want to thank everyone who was on the live stream helping me out. And if you were just watching, lurking around, that's awesome. Thank you for watching the live stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little panic. And another thing that I did off camera is this wonderful ruin over here, which is now placed right next to the mud farm. And I really liked how this turned out. This is the first time that I believe I used walls to actually make a build come to life. And this really looks amazing. I think the other time I used walls is right there, the little cobble walls. But I don't really count that because you can barely tell that these are walls. These kind of feel like full blocks, almost like vertical half slabs, I guess, which makes it look amazing. And the best part about this thing is that it actually hides and covers up my farm down here. This farm is a amazing mushroom farm created by Juraxix. I hope I said that name correctly. I'll put the link to this farm in the description down below, but this farm works amazing. So all I have to do is hold this. Let me grab this one because this isn't about to break. I flip the lever, sit down here, place the mushroom, and then once it grows, I go up and around and start chopping things down. There we go. And after that, after I get all the mushrooms I need, I can turn it off, and you see no more ticking, no more anything, and all my brown mushrooms that I collected will go in here, or end up back here in the composters, which will then get turned into bone meal right here. So that way it can keep refilling itself over here. So I don't have to worry about bone meal for this farm in a while. But the reason why this even exists is because, if you guys remember, I own the mushroom shop. And well, the mushroom shop has been doing fantastic in mushroom stems. And you know, mining mushrooms and growing them is a pain. So this just makes it a whole lot easier. I don't get a big amount of stems, but I get more stems doing this than like planting it, bone mealing it, and then having to jump up and dig all of it down. This is just simple. This is just easy. And flying in like this, looking at our base, there's a lot more we have to build, but right now, that and that are perfect additions to the base. I'm really excited to start working on the pathway that will finally connect everything else, but we're going to save that for another episode. Because we are still about respecting the city planner for this episode. And well, after what I did to Lockie and Deadman, well, it's not that bad. I kind of worry that the other Vanians might not want to like respect me. So I thought about something. When making this on live stream, Lynnt was here for a bit and was completely shocked that you can actually bone meal Netherrack if it's next to a Nalium block to make another Nalium block. And it took me a while to get all the lava I need to make this amazing lava lake. So it got me thinking that, hey, maybe Vanians need both warped and crimson Nalium, and maybe they need not just lava buckets, but all the buckets. So underneath the lava lake, I decided to turn this part into my lava farm. And I also got myself some shulker boxes of powder snow. And then water buckets should be pretty easy because we have a vast amount of ocean everywhere on the server. So that's enough for a bucket shop, but how about the crimson and warp Nalium? Well, over here I collected some Netherrack with some crimson Nalium. I also was dying a lot from pigments, so I only got this much. But if I split these to 32, I should have about like 2.5 chests of Nalium for both. But where are we gonna build these shops, you might be asking? Well, our first shop, the Nalium shop, will be built here in this alleyway. A long time ago, Datman and Lo-Fi put out this Birchwood ad, which I'm assuming this means that this is Birchwood Street, I guess. For 1 diamond, we can rent out one of these buildings and make it into our own shop. And as you can see, there has already been some work going on. We have this totem shop over here and this glass shop over here, which leaves only 4 buildings for us to mess with. And because of city planner, I want people to walk up and kind of like want to go down the street. I think this building right here will be perfect for a Nalium shop. It's a nether block, it's facing the psychic area, and I think, well, this is probably way too big, but it should be good enough for our little Nalium shop. And for our water, lava, and snow bucket shop, I thought about a fun little shop for the server that I'm gonna build over here. And the shop I plan to make, or the design I plan to make, is actually a reference to the Minecraft movie. And that is the bucket nunchucks that Jason Momoa's character builds in the movie. I searched the picture, I counted each little bit like it was a pixel, and I think I made a pretty good, accurate design of what the buckets probably would look like in Minecraft. So, not in live action Minecraft, but in normal Minecraft as a build. And I think it is going to look great right here. And I also think that it might be great to build it on the edge of the shopping district over here. Mainly because the bucket shop design I have is way too big to put here, to put there. And I would have to do a ton of terraforming around this area to get it in. It's a very big, not a big build, but it's a very wide build that I needed room, and I think I have a good idea on how to make it make sense to connect itself to the rest of the island with the museum and spawn itself. So with that said, how about I stop talking and we get started on building not 1, but 2 different shops. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's go! And with that time lapse, I can finally say welcome to the StoneVania shopping district, where you are going to be greeted by our wonderful bucket entrance and greeted by our welcoming committee, the cast of the Minecraft movie. And this part actually was really fun to make. You have Steve and all the other casts. I can't remember on the top of my head. I know that's Dennis and Dawn. Why I don't know why I can't remember these three's names, but they're all doing what they did in the Minecraft movie. You have the older sister with the diamond sword. You have the main character in the movie up on his jetpack. Dawn with a iron shovel with Dennis over here. And you have Jason Momoa's character just standing here. He's not even confident. He's not even like saying hi. He's just in his confident pose because he knows that you're here to visit him. He knows that you're here to just say hi to him and then go. That's all. But anyways, yeah, let's look at our Minecraft buckets from the movie. And again, I'm very proud of this. If you saw in the time lapse, actually when you fly up, you can see that they're both filled with both water and lava. And there's not really a big difference between that. It's just that if this was an actual Minecraft mechanic, I can imagine you being able to use it to collect both like water and lava. I don't know why or how it would work, but I could just imagine it. And then if you go up here to the bucket, you can see that we are selling all the water buckets, lava buckets, and snow powder buckets in, well, the giant bucket itself. The biggest difference is when you walk in, the lava's on this side, water's on that side, and snow's on that side, while on the other side, it's water, lava, and snow. And the reason why I did it that way is because when you enter in the bucket, obviously the first bucket you enter is going to be like what you go to, if that makes sense. The water bucket on this side is aimed at the water bucket over there, just like how the lava is on that side because it's aimed right here. And then snow, well, I had to find a place for snow, so we got the third spot. Okay, so let's turn our attention to this shop right here, what I'm gonna call the Frowning Slushy, and the name will make sense in a bit, but I really do enjoy this. I kind of just took the color palette of, you know, like the shop that was here since Datman Lo-Fi kind of laid it out already, and just try to think of blocks that would blend in. So it's concrete powder, both the wart blocks, and then red nether brick, which looks fantastic, I might say. So let's take a look inside, because inside you would be greeted to a nice little slushy area, which now that I'm looking at this, I probably should have added like more seats like right here and here to give more of like a restaurant type of vibe. But this to me looks fantastic. You have the counter right here for the worker to be working with the ATM, well, not ATM, the cashier right here. You got some cups right here, the slushy machine, and up here are actually the products we are going to be selling, which is, well, Crimson Cherry, which is Crimson Nylium, and Warp Raspberry, which is Warp Nylium. Again, just like the bucket shop with the snow powder, these are very hard to get. Especially, even though that you can place like netherrack Dexys blocks and bone meal it, it is one netherrack at a time you can bone meal, and this took me, I think, like 3 hours to get like both of these double chests. And that's all my stock, honestly. I don't think I'm going to ever restock this. I mean, it depends on how much diamonds I get. I mean, 1 for 32, I'm not gonna do the math, but if this is like, if both of these are just full of diamonds one day, then sure, I'll restock it, because supply and demand, I guess. But let's get to the reason why it's called the Frowning Slushy. Obviously, you can tell that these are supposed to be slushies, but the reason why it's frowning is because the only way to get them is in the nether. And there's only one mob in the nether that's always frowning, and that is the Strider. And the Strider, I thought it would be a perfect mascot for this shop, because you know the way the strider works, if it's on lava it's nice and warm, and if it's off lava it becomes all like purplish kind of, yeah, purple, which I think was a good representation of like cherry and blueberry in my head. So there we go, that's how we got the slushy theme going. Maybe I should have put like a second floor around here, maybe just like make that face again but down here or something, just to, you know, clear up all this dead space. But again, I kind of like it. It just feels a lot more roomy in here. And also it's just a simple idea. I don't know if I really should have a second floor or should add like a roof or add like another ceiling just to match that. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments, because I'm really unsure. But there is one thing that came to my attention by Dadman, and apparently this is quote unquote an illegal shop, because it's not, but to him it is. Because here's the thing, I did get this ad right of only 1 diamond to purchase the storefront and own outright. 1 diamond per month for continual access and use. Okay, so that one I got right. I have my rent box. There's already a diamond in here, so I'm already paying my rent for this area for the month. But also what this says that let's see, spots in Birchwood don't stay open for long. DM Dadman or Lo-Fi to get more details or schedule a tour of the storefront. And then this does say first come first serve. Don't wait, make your mark in Birchwood today. So here's the thing, I did not let Dadman or Lo-Fi know that I was building this. I kind of just saw it and built it and thought like, oh, as long as I have this rent in here, I should be fine. Turns out that was not the case, and I should have said something. But at the same time, I'm wearing the hat. I am city planner, so I decide the shops. And this whole episode about respecting the city planner, so ha. And plus, they are blocks that people have wanted and are now here in case you do need them. And you don't have to go mining for them in the Nether anymore. You just come here with your diamonds and bada bing, bada boom. So, and also, last thing, this is the fine print of this. First come, first serve. Don't wait to make your mark in Birchwood today. Well, who knows how long it would have taken for Dadman and Lo-Fi to schedule this meeting. I mean, I had to make my mark today, and I couldn't wait. So there we go. Right? That makes sense. And I mean, rent is right here, and just be nice, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pay for 2 months. That is 2 months of rent all paid for Dadman and Lo-Fi, which is fair. That means they both get a diamond out of this. So, win-win. Anyways, this is typically the point where I would end the episode here, since we already did all 3 parts. We got pranked, we did a prank, and then we build 2 shops here. You know, we didn't get respect, we're asking for respect, and then we built 2 shops to get respect. So I think now it's time to do some respect to someone else. That makes sense. And that is to Lyntt Fluffle, because at the time recording this, it is his birthday, and I want to do something very nice for my good old brain cell buddy Lyntt. And I was thinking, since my thing is to make ruins and statues this season, I thought about it would be nice to have like some nice little bunny ruins over here, because when you kind of go through his portal, you can really see that there's nothing really greeting you down here. He has like his amethyst mine, his little meet and greet over here, and pretty much his path, but there's nothing like really inviting or stands out over here. Everything that stands out is up there, which I cannot show because, again, at the time of recording this episode, there is a big project he's working on at his base that has not been in a video yet, so I am not allowed to go up there. So, how about we go ahead and get these two little presents started and finished for our good friend and brain cell buddy, Lynnt. Lynnt, look down, look down, look down, look down, look down. Oh, I see that you're in a goop. Okay, hi.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Hello.
Okay, so I want you to walk
Happy
forward.
birthday.
Walk forward. Right here. And then turn around towards your portal. Real quick. Turn around. No.
I fully was not paying attention if it makes you feel any better.
Alright, I want to give you some gifts first before you turn around and actually see this. And this is...
Sorry,
this is for...
continue.
Alright, this is for one, being my brain cell buddy, and for two, your birthday. So for one, I have your head.
Nice.
For two,
And it's killed by you and everything.
a bundle of dust. I would have gotten more, but I ran out of time. This was like a last minute thought
That's
before you
okay.
said you were joining. A official record, and if you just hover over it, you'll see what the song is.
I have a limited edition Moo Cafe song.
Uh-huh.
This is the best thing that I own.
Oh, not yet. To come with that, you're also getting 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of choco moo shakes.
For free? That's so many diamonds. I bet you I'm the biggest buyer of moo shakes, but still.
You really
That's
are,
pretty-
so this is probably gonna hurt my diamond sales in that shop, but it's your birthday.
But
And
it's
two,
my birthday and I deserve a treat.
And two, I'll be honest, when coming out of your portal, everything looked empty, so turn around.
I love this so much. Oh my goodness. Their little eyeballs. Oh, and look, there's like a perfect little spot for me. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love this.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to me. This is absolutely delightful.
Yep.
I love when people build things at my bases. This is so good.
Yeah, I just thought instead of a prank, I'll just give you some statues, especially so that way people feel entitled to, well, not entitled, but people have more of a reason to go up the path.
Oh, and they have little tail. James, this is so good.
Anyways, thank you all for watching this episode of StoneVania, and it's been an amazing episode with pranks, builds, and respect. So thank you all for watching this, and until next time, love one another, take care of each other, have a wonderful day, a wonderful life. And Lynnt, do you have anything to say?
Drink moo shakes.
Alright, and I'll see you all next time.
That's it.
Goodbye.
There he goes.
Oh.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep, boop, boop.
Oh, James Bot has come to life, huh?
Beep, beep, affirmative. Calculating. Frog, dangerous.
Nope, don't you dare kill my frog. Yeah. Not dangerous.
I'll leave you alone. Beep, beep, boop. Beep, 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 boop.
Have fun.
Feelings can't compute. Is that how robots? I don't know. I can't roleplay this for too long. Robots, I cannot roleplay, okay?
Got it.
Alright, bye. I'm getting lost.